You want her attention? Her obsession? Her loyalty? Then forget the gifts, forget the compliments. Give her this one feeling, and she won't be able to stop thinking about you. Part 1. The feeling. Women secretly crave. Women don't fall in love with things. They fall in love with feelings, emotions, a mental state they experience when they're around you. And there's one feeling most men never give. But once you do, she's yours mentally, emotionally, and even spiritually. That feeling is emotional safety plus unpredictable depth. It sounds like a paradox, doesn't it? But it's not. Women want a man who makes them feel emotionally secure. But at the same time, they want to be mentally challenged. They want the mystery, the unpredictability, but never at the cost of trust and respect. If you master this balance, she's hooked. Part 2. The Stoic Secret to Emotional Safety. Stoicism teaches us this. Don't waste time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. Women admire men who are calm under pressure, stable in their mindset, and emotionally unfazed by drama. They feel safe with him, not because he says the right words, but because he's not reactive. He doesn't chase validation. He doesn't argue just to win. He doesn't beg for attention. Instead, he's like a calm storm, quiet, but powerful. She feels like she can open up around him, and he'll listen, not fix, understand, not react. This is emotional safety, and it's rare. Part 3. Unpredictable depth, the magnetic pull now. Here's the twist. Too much emotional safety, without mystery. It becomes boring, predictable, routine. She needs to feel like there's more to you, that you're not 100% known. So what do? You add unpredictability, but with intention. Not games, not manipulation, but depth. You disappear to focus on your goals. You don't text back immediately. You don't tell her everything at once. You surprise her with intelligence. You share a perspective she never considered. You challenge her beliefs, not aggressively, but confidently. She begins to wonder, what's he thinking? Where did he learn that? Why do I miss him even when I'm with him? That's not by accident. That's depth. Stoicism teaches that the depth of a man is measured not by his words, but by his silence. Women fall for men they can't quite figure out, but who still make them feel completely seen. That's the paradox. That's the art. Part 4. The Power of Silence. Most men ruin attraction by over-explaining, over-texting, and over-chasing. Silence is power. When you're silent, she fills in the gaps. And what she imagines is often more powerful than anything you could say. But only if you've already given her something to think about. So when you pull back, when you don't explain your every move, when you focus on your own growth, she feels this magnetic pull. Stoics don't chase, they attract through presence. Part 5. Self-respect reflects in her eyes. A woman will never value you more than you value yourself. If you respect yourself enough to say no when needed, walk away when disrespected, prioritize your mission over her mood, she will respect you more than the man who says yes to everything. Stoic men have self-respect as a default setting. They don't need to argue for it. They live it. And women see it in how you move, how you speak, how you don't flinch when she tests you. Part 6. Give her the feeling of presence. This is the final touch. When you're with her, be with her. Not scrolling, not distracted, not half listening. Be deeply present, not needy, not desperate, just focused. This presence creates a deep emotional bond because she senses this man's attention is rare, and right now, it's on me. Most men can't sit still. can't listen without interrupting, can't look her in the eye without craving her approval. But you give her the feeling of a man who is complete without her, but chooses her, for now. And that's intoxicating. Final message. The feeling she craves. Give her the feeling of security without boredom, mystery without chaos, presence without desperation, depth without drama, and she will crave you long after you're gone. Because you're no longer just a man in her life. You become the standard she compares every other man to. That's Stoic attraction. That's unshakable masculine energy. 1. Be emotionally grounded. 2. Cultivate mystery and intellectual depth. 3. Speak less, say more. 4. Never chase, lead. 5. Make your presence a rare gift. Women fall in love with how you make them feel about themselves when they're with you. Make her feel secure. Make her feel intrigued. Make her feel chosen, not worshipped, and she'll never forget you. Subscribe for more powerful Stoicism and psychology. Comment Stoic if you agree.